The warmest of welcomes to you. We await the conclusion of the pre-game formalities. And our live game is Antwerp against Barcelona. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game, it's Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
So the players and officials stand tall for the anthem. It's simple. If they want to keep up with the elite in European football, then 3 points are a must. Got things underway. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
This guy.
Whistle's gone, that's a foul.
That's the start dreams are made of, and that has to give them great confidence for what's to come.
What about that, Jim Beglin?
It's a simple game. A striker's job is to find the space as often as possible, and he did exactly that.
Antwerp take the early advantage. Martinez. Ferran Torres. It's a loose ball. Battles to win it back. Massive leap! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Oh, he couldn't have hit that any better, and any other time it would have sneaked in.
Tries a through ball. Tries to get it forward quickly.
Janssen.
He's made sure that that won't get through.
And it's Janssen.
Passes it through. Janssen. Can he find a finish now?
Gavi.
Now it's Ferran Torres. A real chance to break.
Cross from Ferran Torres.
Harmlessly behind.
Well, that's an illustration of how good they are on the break. I mean, all the pace and power needed to go at it with real vigour then.
replay back and has booked him for the original offence. De Jong. Now it's Lewandowski. Pumps it upfield. Janssen. He's off on a marauding run. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Koundé. Victory now would mean so much. And now they can launch a counter. And back out it comes. Yeah, he's offering an apology for that. He needed to deliver a better ball. Spoon forward. Ball's loose, who's getting there? With a delicate ball. Now here's the through ball. He's there to get rid. Crunching tackle. I have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. And he's onside, looking to force his way through. Tries to get it forward quickly. Oh, good interception. Shapes the shoots. There's a goal! With time and space aplenty, he was never going to miss.
Well, to his credit, he managed to ghost into space to finish things off, but the failure to spot him was ghastly defence.
Barcelona grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Oh look, Peter, there's a great ebb and flow to this clash and it's above all expectations for me.
Tries to pick out a teammate. Gavi. Looks like a good ball through. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. And it's Lewandowski. Plays a clever pass. Riedewald. Goes long. Janssen gets on the end of it. He's got away with one there. And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card. Loose ball, who's going to get that? Araujo. Koundé. Yamal. Good idea, just poorly executed. Keeper's got good distance on that.
It's a busy front line, lots of movement.
And is that working for you?
Well, not really. To be honest, I'm not a great fan of taking goal potential away from the penalty box.
Gavi. Ferran Torres looking to get on the end of this. Shows a long pass towards the front. He's in space and looking for options. Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. The defence can get it clear. The referee's had a look and he's blown his whistle for half-time. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Yeah, I think they'll be happy with that scoreline. I just hope the second half is as good as the first. It's been pulsating stuff.
It's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each. So, just 45 minutes to decide the fate of this group. Balda goes on a charge down the left. Up to meet it! And it's a goal!
And some players are just capable of grabbing a game by the scruff of the neck. And his immense talent may just have done exactly that and injected the belief that they can retain their lead this time round.
A lovely header, but really it was all about the delivery.
Well, look, it's often the timing of the jump that dictates what you can do with any header, and if you get it slightly wrong, then you'll struggle. But that was beautifully met, it really was.
Barcelona get themselves into the lead.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Araujo. Well, needless to say, he was expecting a better ball than that. Balda. Ferran Torres. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. Aimed long and direct. Koundé. De Jong. Martinez. Oh, no, that's not the ball he wanted. Who's going to make this theirs? And the flag has stayed down. Oh, he's broken through. Great ball to play him in, but he will be gutted to miss that.
Yeah, and that was all about the through ball. Great control, and the weight was perfect.
De Jong. Lewandowski is effectively being marked out of the game here.
Yeah, and having notched a goal already, Peter, he's not going to be allowed to run off the shoulder as much as he'll want.
Balde pumps it forwards. He's come through and he's had a quick look inside.
Well, he seems to be operating on a wavelength all of his own. I don't know what he was trying then.
Clears it out of harm's way. He'll try from distance. Boots it upfield. He's through. intercepted, really alert to the danger. Goes long and forward. Janssen looking to get on the end of this. They've managed to get it away. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Janssen tries to stroke it through. He does have an assist to his name.
Well, we don't need to guess that they expect plenty of ball into the box.
Yeah, it's quite a crowd scene in the middle now.
Well, it's a situation that requires resilience now and plenty of fighting spirit. It has to be matched.
On the volley! Back of the net!
Unbelievable.
What remarkable powers of recovery! Perfect timing, perfect connection, and a perfect outcome.
Oh, look, the early feed gave him the opportunity to get the volley away, but there was such a high tariff on that.
There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. So all square, and not for the first time.
Well, look, Peter, who knows what's about to happen from here? I doubt this will be the final score, though.
Gets it back. Well, the defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. De Jong looks to dink one in. Looks to slip it through. Chesney comes out and deals with it. Chip through. And Jensen! Really well taken goal. And the comeback is complete. His second of the game, and an eye now for the hat-trick. There's going to be a change here. There's a man waiting to come on. Gavi. Ferran Torres gets him into the middle, and he's kept it out. Boots it to safety.
Well, I think it's that time when you have to commit numbers forward in hope of grabbing an equaliser. I mean, defenders need to take that risk too now.
It's come loose. Pumps it upfield. Good challenge, he just stood firm. That's a throw.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Gavi battles to win it back. Araujo with a definite fell there. Barcelona look as though they're about to make a change. Change being made here, presumably to tighten their defence.
Look, only time will tell now if this is the right decision, but at least the manager hasn't dawdled. You know, he's reacted quickly and it needed that.
Should have put that one away.
Yeah, he knew only too well that to concede then would have been tough to recover from. That could prove a big moment in this game.
He's had a go! Oh, should have put that away.
Oh, it should have been the clincher, Peter, and he'll be kicking himself for not taking the pressure off.
Done very well to intervene. Rafinha hurtles into the tackle. Tries to dink it in.
Janssen can't hurt you with his back to goal, and I think if they can keep him facing in that direction, then the only thing he can do really is to just lay the ball off, and he's not really going to cause much trouble if he continues doing that, so I think they're defending him very, very well.
Rafinha with the ball through. Up to head it! Yes! They have stolen level at the last! Oh, an absolute gem of a cross. It made the header simple.
Well, as contact goes, that was tremendous, and it helped him to direct it exactly where he wanted into that net. I think when it comes to the aerial department, this fella is definitely no slouch.
All square again into the dying minutes. Pushes it out wide. Ferran Torres goes on a run down the left wing. Ferran Torres. Lofted into the middle. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Out to the left it goes. Towering header! So nearly the total turnaround. They simply ran out of time. It has ended all square. What a game. Wonderful stuff and the right result. Neither side really deserved to lose. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Look, a draw shows a level of industry from both sides here. On that alone, I think it's been quite an interesting encounter, actually.